Okay, guys. I just wanted to, on two counts, apologize for the state of the video series that is my boat build series. My bike build series will be a lot better laid out. There was a lot of problems there. For one, I started to build my boat. I showed a quick video of it when I dialed in the hull so that I liked it. I knew where I was going to go with my pontoons. I kind of talked about that real briefly. Um, But for many months, nothing got uploaded, guys, on this boat. Not a darn thing. And I'm going to cover right now with you why that is. It's patent pending. And the reason is it has a very unique mast system that I'm not going to show you. It also has a very unique sales system, guys. And I'm going to go in briefly with that in that with you. And I wanted to just show you real quickly. Now, I did point out that was going to be my sail in the rear. You can see that I've trimmed it substantially, and I've created my own shape here. Okay, and because I have, it's actually patent pending. The sail itself, you see the pleats up here? They help direct wind down towards the center of the boat so that all the wind that gets trapped out here pushes right down. The way this mounts to the mast is part of the patent, and so is the fact that these sails are connected. Now, normally my jib would be here, but you can see during testing I broke this. I've done so many demonstrations on it since this video series that you guys saw. But this is the way the vessel would look. Now, as you can see, the tip of these two sails is actually connected, guys. They're physically connected, and so what happens is, unlike every other boat, this has no rigging whatsoever. There's absolutely none. I hate to say it, but it's revolutionary. There's never been anything like this. In fact, sailors have been seeking something like this for a very long time. But it took a variety of technologies to be able to do this. The old saying goes, if I've seen farther than others, it's because I stood on the shoulders of giants. Well, today it really applies because there are three patents for this. One, the hull. Nobody's ever made a trimaran that had an independently suspended set of pontoons. And that's actually important because trimarans don't traditionally travel well over big waves. In fact, because of the way the nose hits the water, they generally do very poorly. But because these ones have the ability to allow the pontoons to flex independently of the hull in a substantial way, while still having them be stiff enough that they track well and hold to the hull, apparently has never been done, guys. I didn't actually expect that, but when I went to file my patent, I thought I was going to get a patent on the sails for sure in the mast system, but I didn't think I would get a patent on the hull. Mostly because it's based on a skiff design, which is a flat bottom V hull essentially that is very wide. It's a nice wide boat. This would actually make a really great boat for traveling on, for taking big water on. Then I developed something because I wanted it to be an RC. I started working on various systems. One of those was a way to remove the winches from the sail system. And in developing that, I developed a system called the Willow system and a system called central rigging. That is the system by which the sails are attached and actually spread force from the wind between the two of them. Because they're attached, when the main boom starts to swing over, it actually loosens the jib, which allows it to take more air, which, as any sailor knows, you have to do. Normally, you have to lower the main sail and raise the jib or set it up so that it takes more air, so that it helps push the nose of the boat around when you're turning into the wind. Well, in this case, you don't have to do that. The boom comes around automatically, and as you turn, the more the boom approaches the middle position, the more it slackens the front sail, and the more it takes air, so it pushes you around, and now the boom catches again on the other side, and boom, you're flying in this direction. It's completely riggingless. You just steer the boat, and it automatically sets itself up. The angles can be set by virtue of the paracord, so for lighter or heavier winds, and at most, when the winds really pick up, you have to refit in and lock it in at the next setting, which is the next knot in this case. And then it's locked in at the right angles for the next, and it continues to auto tack because that paracord allows the boom to freely travel in the wind and set itself. And it's a really unique system, guys. It really worked out really well. I actually had a whole bunch of videos, about 18 of them, that were going to go up, all about how the testing of the hull and how I weighted it in different places and how I did all these different things. And I put up the last video, and then I was going to show you a whole series on how I weighted it and the procedure I went through and all the testing I did. But I actually had somebody hack my phone. And the way my phone is set up, as soon as somebody hacks in and tries to actually download anything, it automatically wipes my phone. So my phone was completely wiped, memory card and all, and I lost all the videos from that series. Unfortunately, by the time I had got to uploading that one, the series was done, and I had to finish product that was patent pending, and I didn't want to reveal it to you guys in any kind of detail. I'm still not going into crazy detail. I'm not going to show you how it works today, but I did want you to see it. Keith.